we have to make the choice about what are we going to do with the children. Because personally, if it was an option, I'd say we eat the children. You know, like some of them, not all of them, a few. You know, just to help. All we need to do is eat the corpses. You know, cannibalism is a viable alternative in this situation. I said eat the children. We don't have to start with the children. You know, I'm not a monster. We can start with the corpses. We need more frostbitten legs and arms to eat. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Hello, and hello again. It's your pal Droplet here, and welcome back to Frostpunk. I have actually played a little bit the other day. I've resumed where we've left off. What happened was that I had a lovely recording error where about 25 minutes into the session, just before I was about to wrap up, my computer ran out of memory, the recording died, and I had to spend the next sort of hour or so going through my computer and deleting all these old files. I went through my downloads folder, which was like a tomb, an archive of the past. I think I had things from about 5 years ago lurking right at the bottom, where I've just continued it on from previous computers and systems as I've just gone along with my life, and my downloads folder has now finally been cleared of all that debris. It was almost quite sad and melancholy. So our scouts have returned with all our lovely people. Fantastic. Let's send them back out immediately to the observatory. Okay, perfect. And we need new research. Can we get the drawing board upgraded? Yes. Let's get that out of the way. Here's our lovely people returning after their long journey. You know, they all look very happy to want to be. Oh, I've got to build houses, don't I? Oh no. Okay, reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop the voice. It's I was reviewing the footage and it was atrocious. And yeah, no. It's heartwarming to see families reunited. God damn it. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. I doubt that, but we will look out for the others. Yeah, so as I was making space on my computer to re-record this footage, I was like, okay, let me uninstall some games that I'm not playing. And Space Engineers was one because I haven't really been playing it for a while, and well, okay, that's taking up a decent amount of memory. Get rid of that. So I went to uninstall it, and I was like, why isn't it uninstalling? It seems to have frozen. It's like, okay, you know, Control-Alt-Delete, you know, we'll close the program in Task Manager, and it'll be fine. So I did that. I went back in my Steam account, and Space Engineers had decided that instead of uninstalling, it was going to install about a 9 GB update before I could uninstall. And I was like, you cheeky bugger. I want to get rid of you, not add more memory. Okay. Search for the others. Yeah, we will continue to search. We need wood. Do we have people getting wood at the moment? Do we have wood? Where are wood files? Wood crates. Max that out. And max that out as well. And we need more shelter, so we'll keep 5 engineers for another medical post. And yeah, we need more food as well, so where can we get rid of someone? Get rid of one of the steel workers. We've got 80 steel at the moment. That one extra, like, one and a bit extra food a day is going to mean all the difference. I reckon, in the end. Yeah, that should be good. So, but anyway, by the time I had sorted through all my files and actually made enough memory to re-record, I just didn't have the time to do it yesterday. It was my nephew's birthday, so we were celebrating that, and I didn't really feel up to continuing our saga of whether or not we should eat children with my 5-year-old nephew about. It just it reinforced the guilt. Are these our hunters? Go on, get us some food before we do have to resort to cannibalism, which I don't think the game allows. I would love it if it did allow. It would it would really appeal to the masochistic side of my nature. Good lord. Don't you just sometimes find in these games where you're managing people get a god complex? Oh, can we actually see the fight going on down there? Oh, I wish we could zoom in further. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, a god complex where I become somewhat evil. But if I'm playing, say, something like Fallout or any RPG where it's a case of an option whether or not I'm evil, we'll put some more houses in the centre. I can't do it. I always have to go with the good route. I can't stand being mean to people. Actually, scrap that. Let's shift it this way because I want to have the medical tents next to each other. Or shove another medical tent in there. Do we have enough for it now? Oh, it might be better to get another hunter's hut before the medical hut. We've only got 17 sick, but we've got a lot of homeless and a lot of hungry people. So yeah, let's put the hunter's hut here, and then we'll take some of our workers off from probably the wood collection. Whenever one of these stockpiles runs out, we'll take the workers away. Wood crates. Tomorrow what we'll do is we'll get a gathering post well there. That should help a lot. They've reached the observatory. Fantastic. What have you found? Something's amiss. Ugh, lovely. I'm saying like I haven't seen this before. I did read this yesterday. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Well, hopefully, you know, okay, it's not the astronomers. It's our own lost people, because I guess we got scattered all over the place in that storm. They explain that they came here for help but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming! The sun is dimming. Yeah, what was I said, I think last episode about, I sort of wondered why the world was frozen and why we were going north. And I thought it might be maybe like a tilt of the axis, and so all our weather climates got a bit weird. But yeah, so volcanoes clogging up the atmosphere, that lower temperature, and then a dimming sun. That's fantastic. We got to choose whether we should escort them, or lead them back, or just send them back. Because we have really low food and we've already got a homeless situation, a sick situation. We can use the people, but at the moment our resource gathering is going to start dropping off. We can create another scout team, which would be useful. We're going to send them back because I want our scouts to go elsewhere. They can go to the crash site, and then from there they can come back to the city. That should work fine, I reckon. Come on, get to next day. I need these. I need the wood. We need wood and we need food. Oh, what's going on over there? Feed more with less. Have I not done this? Oh no, I hadn't done the soup. So yeah, there may be a couple instances in this episode where I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is fine, because I'm remembering something I did yesterday that I now no longer have done. We'll go soup over sawdust, just because I don't want the sickness. Because like they'll get sick if we feed them sawdust. But soup's fine. We can all eat soup. And the temperature will rise. And we got amputees. Lovely. What's going on here? First amputation. As a person... Alright, well... Yeah, so they've been amputated. When we get a chance, we will go down the route for a care house and then prosthetics. Just so, you know, they can actually get back to work. And, you know, maybe in our own little canon they're eating the limbs, and that's why we're not all starving to death. Oh, look at that hot steam rising. Thankfully, it's a bit cooler today. It wasn't when I woke up. I had to have like 2 fans going and windows and create a massive draft through my room to cool it down, but now it's cooled down a bit, so a bit more tolerable. I'm sorry if throughout the recording like my voice might sound a little off, or every few words they like might just sound like I've mispronounced or stumble over them. I think I've got a minor sort of mouth and throat infection. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people whose tonsils want to kill them at all times, and because of that, my mouth sort of feels a bit swollen and numb, and so it might just be a bit harder to talk. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's more of a psychosomatic thing where it just feels it, but my actual mouth is working fine. But I don't know until I finish the recording, so apologies in advance. Yeah, I've had lots of nightmares with my tonsil in the past. The other year I had a horrific time with tonsillitis where we need workers. When are they going to get back? 14 hours. It's not good. We'll take them off there. We'll take... Oh, I need the wood though. Where have we got a bunch of workers? In a coal situation? We'll get a gathering post over here. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about, as I was saying, tonsillitis. Yeah, I had a horrific bout of it last year. I missed about a month of work or so, and I had to get like a go on antibiotics, and then I discovered that I am allergic to penicillin, so I started going on penicillin, and I came down in a horrific case of hives, and I have pictures on my phone where my face is swollen red like a balloon. It was horrible at the time, itchy, and I couldn't sleep. One of the worst experiences I've had in terms of sickness. And I feel like I've had experiences where I've had a really bad flu and I've been bedbound for weeks, but somehow the tonsillitis was worse with the added hives. Trust me, if you've never experienced it, you really don't want to. So we've researched the drawing boards. Let's upgrade the range or the power. Allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Or we can extend the generator range. The coal use is doubled when in use. Yeah, okay, we'll do that first. And then we'll look. Okay, so that's steel. Wreck's been depleted. Where have I just got like a bunch of engineers working on these things? Because they keep on saying this has been depleted, that's been depleted, but I really don't have a lot of workers about. Where can I take my engineers away? So cookhouse, replace with 5 engineers. We're going to try and build some more shelter soon. Yeah, I feel like I have a massive worker shortage. It's possibly because they're all starving to death or very ill. Let's take 5 away from that coal depot. Food's just a bit more important right now. Let's take a couple from here and 1 from that one as well. Okay, so now we will have 2 gathering huts and we should get a bit more food so not everyone is starving to death. You know, that's great. We don't want starvation as a general rule of thumb because we are trying to survive. You know, it might not have been obvious. Like, this is a survival game. We are trying to live. I know my commentary might seem like we're running a dictatorship to see how far we can push the human spirit until people just give up their will to live. That is not our goal. Anyway, we have a frightened patient. He's refusing amputation. He's refusing. I'll let him be. He'll probably die. But that is his choice. I am pretty pro-choice when it comes to things like that. It's like the right to die. Say if you've got someone terminally in the hospitals, I personally think that if someone's quality of life is so low and they have made the choice that they are done with it, you know, they're not doing it, like they are absolutely miserable, they're bedbound, they see no joy in life, they've tried treatments for whatever they have and for depression and things, and a certain amount of time has passed, that they should be allowed to die. Especially if, say, terminally ill patients that are going to die anyway, they know their death's coming and they know that they're deteriorating and they're just going to be living in pain. I think if they really want to, they should be able to choose to die early, you know, spend time with their families. Sorry, this is really much of a flip from the first episode where I talked about eating children, and now I'm going into very serious subjects on whether or not people should have the right to die. It's just, these kind of games, they bring up all these weird dialogues and spark these interesting conversations. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weather report. The temperature is a delightful minus 30 degrees Celsius. The skies are overcast and it is a bit windy, so make sure you're wrapping up warm. In other news, our scouts report that the world is still pretty much dead and frozen. Food shortages continue, but we have been told not to eat our children. And finally, due to the excellent care of our physicians, there is an increasing shortage of limbs among the general populace, so keep yours close to you. This has been your weather report. Remember, the city must survive. Back to the actual game itself. Resource a crash site. So apparently from our expedition from London, our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. We should have supplies in here. Fate of the Forgotten. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Well, we'll take the resources. That's quite a sad fate. Let's get back to the city with our resources, we need them. Yeah, that's a very sad fate. Happened there. One in there. Send engineers. Oh, we have extra workers. Oh, one of our wood crates depleted. We'll send the engineers in there. And where is the gathering hut? Oh, that is the gathering post. Okay, I'm done. I just can't read, apparently. And you know what? Let's create when we have. Oh, okay. We actually can't create another expedition team. I don't have it researched. That's fine. We'll max out that wood crate. What else do we need? Oh, we had a death. Oh no, now we actually have to. Yeah, I forgot that might have happened with him dying. He did say, but I wasn't really paying too much attention. So it was his choice. Discontent will rise. Don't mind that as much as hope falling. But it does mean that we are going to have to look into either cemetery or corpse disposal. I reckon I will go down the route of a cemetery. Yeah, consider it, just because we do have enough people at the moment, so we can afford to lose a couple burying corpses. But disposal, it's a lot of hope, loss of hope, and discontent rising. So I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, I love a cup of tea. I love a cup of tea. Cold homes. Some people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. Okay, we'll heat some homes because it's going to be a bit hard to do otherwise. How am I going to heat these actually? I need to finish that research and increase the range. Are these homes? They're warm. See, it's annoying. I would hope that putting it into overdrive would increase the range automatically, but it doesn't. It just makes its current range hotter. It's useful, but it's not what I need right now. Not at all. Oh, thank God. Less hungry people, a lot of sick people, a lot of cold people. Create another medical post. And what else do we need? More tents. Yeah, that fighting arena. We'll put the extra homes here. I'm a bit annoyed that I left such a gap right there by the beacon, but it's too late now, so we'll just do that. And we'll give 3 extra homes because we're going to have the extra survivors from the other place as well, and that reaches that. That's fine. We want to be as conservative with our wood as we can because we are very low. I need to research a means of getting more wood. I think somewhere. Not here. Go to research, Joe. Go to research. Resources. Yeah, I need to make a sawmill immediately after this. And I'll probably have to end up dismantling some things to reclaim some wood. Good thing about the gathering post though, as soon as they've emptied out these colder reserves, I can dismantle that for some resources. So it's not the end of the world. Survivors reach the city. They're tired, need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention. But they are ready to lend a hand. Fantastic. And and our homeless population jumps immediately back up just as we're constructing the houses. Not good at all. Not good at all. And we only have a few days before the temperature starts dropping again. And we're down. We're out of food once again. It's not good at all. Oh, the scouts have returned though, with some food and some very, very needed wood, and no rest for the wicked. They're going immediately back out to that sturdy shelter, and they're hopefully going to find some good resources. Those poor scouts. I keep sending them back and forth, over and over again. Hopefully now that we've got 2 medical posts, we can start keeping ahead of the sickness. the technology is taking a while to do. Is it just maybe it's a time limit thing because we're at night and hopefully when it gets back to work it'll start going up again? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm used to games where technology is a separate thing and it's a magical world where the researchers work 24/7. Will increase the range to fantastic. That should make all these hot. How much coal? We're going through 12 per hour and we've got about 2 days left. Okay, technology. What did I say we're going to do? Sawmill. Sawmill first, then a coal thumper to get those resources, and then we will go with a bunkhouse. Be better, but I need the sawmill first. So sawmill. Lovely saw. Let's saw some things up. Let's saw all these dead trees. Let's create a seesaw for the children that are just hanging about still. Look at them skipping about, jumping to and fro. Maybe we should have eaten. I gotta stop that. I really have to stop. Oh dear lord. Yes, I need. Come on. Oh yes, we've got plenty of wood. I forgot. Nah, that's fine. Let's build. Ooh, not there. Let's build our houses quickly. We need the houses here and here, and then we'll make sure our roads have gone a bit further, like that. They cover all our areas, and we will wait until we have researched the sawmill and not use up our wood. A lot of sick though. A lot of sick. How long does it take the people in sick bay to get better? I wonder. About a day, several days. Oh, there goes that wood crate. Okay, that's fine. We've lost the wood crate. We have send more people there. Oh, I might as well get them doing the coal as well. And we have it's a day of food. We need more food, so I don't want to create another hunter's hut. Have 3 hunter's hut. I mean, we may need to, but it does feel a little bit overkill. Where can I put this? Slot it behind the beacon, and we'll do another hunter's hut. We'll just have to swap those with engineers. And as soon as that's done, hopefully they start constructing it soon. Got a sawmill, fantastic. Resources, sawmill. How much? Where's the maximum we can get with this? Building hut. Building here will destroy resources. Here. Here's the best place. Oh, there's lots of wood over here, but it will destroy resources. Yeah, we'll do it there, and then get our street, and just go like that. Fantastic, and hopefully they'll build that really nice and fast. What's this? More sick beds needed. I will open a new medical post. Okay. Yeah. Lots of medical posts. This one will have to go out a bit further, and hopefully it will be okay because we've got the extended generator. Yeah. And they'll slowly build half out. That's fine. Go over there. Have they built this yet? They have now. Fantastic. And they're still constructing the sawmill. All into the early AM hours. They've reached the sturdy shelter. Fantastic. Sturdy shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Hopefully we get some resources here. It's comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. Fantastic. There's also a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to this city. This means there's another city out there. Ah, that's lovely. Hopefully one that can help us. I really hope there is another city out there that can help us. You know, even if it's like half dead, even just to scrounge. Yes. So London is nearly 2,000 miles away. This other city is 27. So I'll take the resources and we'll send them to the steel bridge. And I think we'll have a quick look in here, but we're going to wrap up in just a second now. That's empty. Those need engineers. We'll take the engineers from this. We'll give them to that. We've fulfilled our promise about the sick. Where can we steal some people? Steal them from the coal pile. Put them to the cookhouse. It's not operative just yet, but we can use it, and we can research a new technology because I forgot to do that immediately, which would be probably medical post upgrade. Yeah, we've got a lot of sick. We'll focus on medical posts. Yes, area effects. Okay, it's going to take them 11 hours to get there. We're going to find another settlement. Is that just one hunter? Just off into the wilderness? Don't go alone. You'll die. You'll die, you poor bugger. Oh, okay. They're coming back and fro. Hopefully they found something nearby. You know, I'm surprised actually the hunters aren't dying each night due from the cold and the climb. You know, falling off this wall, like in Game of Thrones. Another reference to show that sadly went down the drain, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll take more from there, and we'll max out that. Actually, I'll take one from there as well. I don't know why I'm not just putting them all into one thing instead of like spreading them about. I don't know, I just feel better about it for some reason. Yeah. Okay, so the sawmill is now operational. We have several hunters' huts. We have 2 hunters' huts going. We have 3 hunters' huts going, actually. Get us lots of food. We have gathering posts for coal. We have our sawmill, and we have a few sick bays, but a growing number of sick people. Hopefully, now that we've upgraded our generator and everyone's in housing, that will go down. I am a bit worried about the temperature drop coming up. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this kind of content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.